How y'all doing? This is Rusty Moorfield, River Rat Catfishing. So today we're going to go over how to customize your bait well, factory bait wells, or factory live wells to be able to suit needs for bait or panfish, whatever you're trying to keep alive, and make sure you upgrade them. And then we're also going to talk about tournament live wells. I'll show you the one that I made. Maybe you guys can use some tips and tricks to update, upgrade, or create your own. So keep watching. Alright guys, so this right here is the actual factory bait well. I'll show you more video as far as the size of it, or the size and everything else. Now, what we have here is a Tsunami 500 gallon live well recirculating pump, standard 3/4 inch pipe, and then we have a Max Air Venturi system. This Venturi system, you're going to see, puts out a lot of air. Right here you have just your standard Amazon blue LED light, and then you have the fill tube. So the things that were factory was a smaller pump here and just a regular inlet elbow, and this light was not here either. And I used 3M 4200 adhesive for these. It's a marine adhesive to seal these. So again, we have LED light, the 500 gallon pump, the Max Air Venturi, and then we have the standard fill tube with a switch on it. You'll see why the switch is important in a minute. Alright, on the inside of the live well, this is a 18.5 gallon, I do believe. You're going to see, it's going to take me a second to get the video right. What you'll see here is there's a switch on that inlet there, and then you'll see there's a hose, a huge hose on there, and I'll show you the reason for that. But that's where the Venturi comes in, and then you have the strainer right there for the intake, and then of course you've got the overflow. Alright, what you saw was a 1-inch hose that's going over the Venturi and coming down into the water. Now the reason for that is the water's actually below it right now, but whenever you have bait in there, you're going to have a little bit more water than that. You want the bubbles from the Venturi to actually come all the way through into the water as low as possible, so you get the max amount of oxygen going into the water. So here's a quick demo. So the 500 gallon per hour pump is strong enough to create, as you see all the trash in there, the scales and stuff that I didn't clean out yet. It's strong enough to give it some current, so it'll allow for shad and everything else. And one thing I did forget to put on here and mention was, you see that hose? There's a black hose coming off that Venturi. That's the air inlet there. The other side of that, I have, well, I have that coming in right here. Now what I'm going to demo real quick is the difference with and without that water, or without that air inlet. Alright, here we go. This is going to be the Venturi without the air. And of course you're going to have a little bit of air bubbles in there first, but you see it's got a little bit of current and not much else. However, you'll allow that air to get in there and you see how much more air is pushing into the water. Alright, on to the next live well. So this is the actual tournament live well. What you're seeing here is, this right here is a 750 gallon per hour live well pump. On the left side you can't see it, but underneath there's an elbow for pulling the water in. Then I have adapters to go up from 3/4 to 1 inch to fit over the edge of the end of that. And then you have another 3/8 hose that goes into another Venturi system. As you can see right here, here's the inlet for the air. And this elbow here has another valve on it. Alright, since my lighting's not that good here, I'm going to do the best I can to walk you through this. So first thing here is a valve. This is the inlet here. Now I have a Y connector back here, if I can get my hands out of the way, the Y connector back in here that allows the two live wells to be connected. I can turn this one on or turn that one on and then fill either one of them. Next thing over here, you have an LED light, and then you have the inlet. The inlet has a screen. I don't think you can see it. Yep, there you go. Right here is where the Venturi comes back into the tank. And this here is just empty. This is nothing but a standard bilge pump. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave it in like this. And I have a hose that I can connect to it to go ahead and empty it out. So let me show you this one. See the bubbles? Now the bubbles went away. So you can get a. That's how much air you get from these Venturi systems. All right. Next step, I'm going to show you the lights. Hopefully they show up well in this. Let's go ahead and turn them on and shut these other lights off. So as you can see, I ended up putting blue Livewell lights in. And that's how it's going to work. In addition to the Livewell lights, I have installed LEDs across the back. I have a courtesy light here. I will be adding more lights on the interior, but that one does the job. And I also have another set of lights I'm going to show you in a minute. Alright, when you run in the river, you want to see, turn your lights on. I have my lights set up independently. These are just cheap Amazon lights. I'm going to test them out and see how they do. But I have them set up independently. So if I need to, I could run that left one to see out what's in front of the boat. And then I could turn the right one on and have it towards the bank, or I can have them both on and pull the trolling motor off when I'm running at night and don't need it. Alright folks, that's it for now. I will have more updates hopefully soon. I'll keep y'all posted. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you would like to see, anything you want me to break down a little bit better. I can do a lot better videos as far as building stuff and assisting with building stuff like this if you want. It's just a hassle trying to hold the camera and do everything while I'm doing my own, because I change my mind about 30 times in between each project. So if you'd like to see a video on how I did anything here, just leave the comment and let me know, and I can go ahead and fulfill that. And thank you for watching another episode of River at Catfishing.